Being the higher seed coming in, they may have overlooked this matchup, but boy, they're in a massive hole. Down 3 games to none.
Stumbling once, okay, but 3 times? No one saw this coming. Forget looking ahead. They're now in an elimination game every night. Quite simply, their backs are against the wall.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. We've got Peyton Pritchard. Siakam is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. Knipple with the bucket.
So lethal off the catch. Knipple is good at just finding space and then timing it quickly.
Kicks it out to Allen. Off target with his 3.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Over to the left wing. Knipple. And it falls over the rim and in. Knipple's got his second basket. That was something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, you just feel awful for him. Injuries are the very worst part of this game.
Barnes, he's checked in for the Wizards. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and Coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Nice defense from McDaniel. Now here's Murray. McDaniel sets a screen for Murray. McDaniel's outside. Here's the break. Allen kicks to Siakam. Oh, good on the triple.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
To the right side. Here's Knipple. Rebounded by Allen.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
To the paint. Here's Allen. And he banks in the layup.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
Now, here's Okongwu. Nailed from three-point land.
Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling.
Brown outside. Siakam against Barnes. Allen a screen on Barnes. Inside. And then Allen slams it in.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
Now here's Murray. Here's Okongwu. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Over in the corner, Pritchard. Siakam outside. Pass to Brown from past the arc. Unable to get that one.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Murray against Pritchard. And it's Murray penetrating. Knipple wide open and he fires. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Raptors with some changes. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Simons in for Pritchard. Now, here's Siakam. Allen, that's good.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
Here's Murray. Pass to Knipple. His three-pointers off the mark. The Raptors have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. 1:41 left to play here in the first. There's a screen. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
And on the drive, Murray can seem unstoppable. His agility cuts the defense apart there.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Now here's Murray. McDaniels outside. The three from Barnes. Jared Allen grabs the miss. The Raptors have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Siakam misses. And Murray's got the ball here for Washington. And you know, you can't help but be impressed with the fashion they've been tearing through these first 2 rounds. They've steamrolled their way to 7 straight wins to start the playoffs.
I mean, a 7-game win streak in the regular season is impressive. But to do it in the postseason against the best teams in the league, that's really incredible. If I had to make a prediction, Kevin, I'd say we might be in the right seats tonight to see another broom come out on the floor.
Now here's Murray. 6 to shoot. Pass to Kneppel. Over Siakam. The Wizards with another miss. The Raptors rebound. Goes back up. And Allen with the layup. Allen's got 8.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Toronto ahead, up 4. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdowns for the Raptors.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
McDaniels is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Murray, and there's Miles Turner, and it's Kneppel in at the 2-guard position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Pritchard, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Pritchard's got his first points of the game.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
McDaniels sets a screen for Murray. Rebounded by Joe.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy.
Well, that happens sometime. Nothing is guaranteed in this league.
The Raptors making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Substitution for Toronto. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Pritchard. Good work defensively by Turner. Allen against Murray. Pass to Kneppel. The 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Well, that's a great point, and you can also add poor communication. The rotations were slow and sometimes not even there at all.
McDaniels outside. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Allen lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Allen's got his first bucket of the night.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to Turner, over to the wing. And again, Washington with the triple.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So for the Wizards, Alex Caruso. He's checked in for McDaniels. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Kneppel. And Murray subbed in for Jamal Murray. Siakam is checked in for Toronto. Brown comes in for Anthony Simons. Brown feeling out a bit. To the middle. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. but instead he'll shoot free throws.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Washington's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Murray against Pritchard. Murray, good. And this game is tied up now.
That is special body control there by Murray against that contact in the paint. Still able to get it to fall.
Pass to Capella. Here's Brown. Five to shoot. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. A three from Barnes. It's hauled in by Brown. Toronto, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Siakam passes to Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
That is Brown at his best. Near the rim, forcing the action, getting to the line.
Raptors have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. Sam Hauser's checked in for the Raptors. And Fernie Simons comes in for Pritchard.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Simons surveying the D. Pass to Brown. Over Barnes. And again, no good by Toronto.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Caldwell Pope left side. And Turner kicks to Murray. And stolen by Simons. Here's Allen. Simons, the pass to Hauser. The shot's good from Simons. Simons has got his second bucket.
Well, we know he can hurt you from outside, but Simons also showing you a nice touch inside.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Murray. Barnes outside. Shot clock at 5. Turner dishes to Barnes. That ball. Nice feed that time from Turner.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Now Hauser. Brown outside. Brown gets it done inside.
Few better athletes in the league than Jaylen Brown, and he stays in attack mode.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The kick out to Barnes. Caruso, the pass to Barnes. And the Wizards hit again from deep. 11 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Simon. Brown outside. No good on the last second attempt there. Tie game in Washington. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Greetings, one and all, the postseason.
You know, I love what they're doing, being patient on offense, getting high percentage looks, keep feeding the beast.
Yeah, some of it's approach, but a lot of it is they have great interior scorers.
Taking a look at the situation for Washington. Thanks for spending halftime.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. One of the stories here, Kneppel getting it done today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Washington's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Siakam is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Allen. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Allen in at the 2 guard. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. McDaniels, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Jamal Murray, number 1. Toronto on defense. McDaniels, a screen on Pritchard. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
The Raptors shooting well, 50% from the floor. Right wing. Siakam passes to Allen. He gets that one. 10 points for Jared Allen.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Pritchard against Murray for the lead. Turner. Toronto grabs the miss. Pritchard passes to Siakam. Turner with the screen. Murray kicks to Turner. And again, Washington no good.
They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
Down low. Here's Siakam. The shot misses. Good D by Barnes. Barnes sets a screen for Murray. Over Allen. Murray no good.
And that miss makes them 0 for 4 to start this quarter. Not exactly the start they were hoping for.
Siakam against Murray. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Here's Allen. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 5 assists in the game. Washington trails by 4. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. From the baseline, Knippel with the bucket. And that's 12 points for Con Knippel.
That's their first make out of 5 attempts. It's got to be a relief.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Wizards making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Washington on D. A 2-point game. Allen shot is off. Pass to Knippel. Right side Turner. It's stolen by Brown. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Tough to even slow down playmakers like Brown.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And Brown drops them both. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Washington trails by 4. Murray looking around. Over Pritchard. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go.
This is Murray's role. So active and engaged offensively.
To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaden McDaniels. For Toronto, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. No good on the free throw.
You've got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage. For
the tie, Murray, no good. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pritchard with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. Washington trailing. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. McDaniels finds Murray. Lock at 6. Shoots it. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Murray's got the game tied up here for Washington. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Brown with the bounce pass. Siakam passes the Brown. Kicks it out to Allen. Hits it from three-point range. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
Man, he is always ready to let it fly. Allen got that one away quick.
To the left wing. Here's Knippel. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Okongwu's checked in for Miles Turner. Barnes comes in for McDaniels. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Knippel. And Murray subbed in for Jamal Murray. And Toronto also making a switch. Simons, he's checked in for Grayson Allen. Pritchard against Murray. Barnes outside. And again, Washington with the triple. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Back to Pritchard. Allen a screen on Barnes. Siakam finds Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
More from Allen. Can pile up points without wasting possessions. Very economical.
Caldwell Pope outside. A three-pointer, no good. The Raptors with the lead. Siakam outside. Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
So oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's Simons. The shot, no good. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. He gets it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Jared Allen has been on display for the Raptors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
Okay, Allie, thank you. They've got Harrison Barnes. Jamal Murray is out there with Knippel. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Turner in at the center filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Turner with the screen. Murray for three. Sinks the triple.
They'll be with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Simons the pass to Joe. Siakam for 3. Offensive rebound. Capella with the bucket.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Out to the right wing. Back to Murray. And stolen by Simon. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
Allen kicks to Siakam. 5 on the clock. Over Turner. Siakam misses.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Wide open look here for Murray. Rebounded by Joe. Toronto leading by 5. Outside, Simon. Fires from deep. It's good from long range.
Well, in addition to his scoring ability, Simons is a capable passer, and I like seeing him get his teammates involved early.
Simons against Murray. Shoots over Simons. Murray, good. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Siakam, that's good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Out left to the wing. 3-pointer. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Toronto working the ball around now. Washington trails by 8. Takes the 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Simons against Murray. No one near him. And he gets that one to go.
Well, this is the kind of production this team wants out of Knipple. Attacking efficiently without hesitation.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Okongwu's checked in for the Wizards. Then for the Raptors, Allen's checked in for Capella. Brown comes in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Pritchard in for Anfernee Simon. Turner with the steal. Murray outside. Now McDaniel. He drills the 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And look at how ready Allen was to fight for it. He's willing to go to battle for his team.
McDaniels a screen on Pritchard. A 3-pointer. Good.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Siakam against Okongwu. Allen a screen on Murray. Now Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Allen outside for 3. McDaniels pulls it down.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the 3-point line. And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there, doing everything he can to rally his team.
Driving in, and that won't go. Missing the go-ahead basket. Now Pritchard. Now Siakam. From 11, and the shot will go down.
And delivering in the clutch, Siakam with zero fear, wanting the ball when it matters most.
Turner with the screen on Pritchard, and the officials will call the illegal screen.
And the background of how the whole coach's challenge rule came into effect started back a few years ago.
The previous play is under review.
A great advancement.
Well, there's no doubt how proactive the league has been in identifying new ways to ensure the
ruling on the floor is confirmed.
part of the natural progression. Timeout. And it adds, in fact, even a bit of an additional interest level as well. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Siakam fires. Oh, the jumper goes.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Murray against Pritchard. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Allen inside.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Here's Pritchard. Allen outside. Allen at the screen for Brown. And that one is good.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. 20 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
There's still a sliver of hope.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
Murray knocks down the 3.
Coming through in the clutch. Murray, no stranger for being a hero.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And the first of 2, no good. Quick break. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the Wizards with possession. Barnes screen on Pritchard.
And like to see Murray getting inside and getting physical. He needs that hard-charging attitude.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Good on both. Here's Pritchard. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ballgame.
Yeah, analytics aside, players making important free throws is always valued by their teams.
Rebounded by Allen inside. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. Backs against the wall, Greg, but they showed us tonight they are not done yet.
You can just never count this group out. I mean, unlikely to see a full comeback, but we've seen it before.
We have. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And now our player of the game, Jarrett Allen.